Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Masione mechanical keyboard. Now it's not actually a true mechanical keyboard, it's actually just a mechanical feeling keyboard, which means it doesn't actually have the switches that the real mechanical keyboards have, but it is very clicky and is pretty nice for just typing and doing some gaming on it. It has anti-ghosting, so that means you can push as many keys as you want and nothing else is going to happen. It's not going to just lock up or anything like that. It has this nice changing color background, so the LEDs in the background will cycle through them. If you want to go ahead and cycle through them yourself, you can hold the FN key and the scroll lock key. So standardly when you plug it in, it's just going to start going through all of them. Hit the scroll lock and FN, and then you can actually cycle through them. So you have all of these different colors, and they all will breathe. Let's go ahead and we'll leave it on green for right now. Up top we have the volume up, volume down, back and forth buttons for the song list. I don't really know, I don't use those very often because you stream from YouTube. You can actually go here too, and you can turn down the brightness of the colors. Seems to work intermittently. It's not as 100% on this keyboard as has been on other keyboards. The most interesting thing that I have on this keyboard for you guys though is going to be this macro keys on the side here. So these are actually hardware macros. These require no external software or anything to use. They're built in and everything's done directly on the keyboard itself. Now, here's how we use them. So you hit the record key here, and then you pick which macro you want to go for. So like let's do G1 for example, and then we want to put G1 as copy. So you hit Control and C at the same time, and then you just hit the record button one more time. Now you can do the same thing for G2, and we'll do paste as well. So record, G2, Control V, record, off. Now, take a look at the keyboard up here, or that's the computer screen. I'm going to do Hello World. And we go ahead and highlight all of this. Now, what we can do, here we're going to hit G1 to copy it. Look at the screen. And then we'll hit G2. 1, 2, 3. And there it is. 3 times. You can keep pasting it there. And this is really helpful for when you're doing any sort of gaming. You can record your macros directly to those keys, which makes it really handy. It takes a little bit of getting used to because usually your control key is over like on the farthest end of the keyboard, which took me a little bit of time to get used to. But after I got used to it, it makes gaming so much easier. You can bind pretty much anything in your RTSs to these couple keys, so you don't have to use these keys up here, or if you want to just auto bind like a buy option, these things are great for opening the store. Yeah, pretty much they are godsend if you're doing any sort of like high macro gaming, because they're really quick and they're really easy to use. Last thing about this keyboard, it's got some pretty good grips on it. The bottom here has some really nice little grippy pads. It's got some clicky feet that you can put out if you want. It's pretty light. It's only got probably less than a pound, I would say. It's not very heavy at all, which is really nice for any desk setup. It does have a nice wrist rest here, so when you're typing, you kind of leave your wrist there. You might want to still get a regular wrist rest just to produce the carpal tunnel, that way you guys don't get the ailment in the wrist. Aside from that, the keyboard's pretty generic. It has like the basic features that any other keyboard has. It's just at a really good price. These things are running about $20, $23, $25 generally, and they're really good for the price. I mean, they look pretty sleek and they do have a lot of function for that price point. So if you guys have any questions, I'll put a link in the description of where you guys can buy it, and basically go check it out. It's a pretty good piece of tech.